Maybe a topic for next show, which may be controversial, paying players in the SIL and angling combinations. Is it right or is it wrong? Now, I'm going to give my opinion. Do not care.
Me neither.
Do not care one iota. I don't know. Is it right? Probably not. Is it, is there anything bad against it? Well, no. I mean, it depends on what the club's ambitions are. If they're doing it because they just want to win everything, then, with no real aim of going up through the divisions, then, that's down to the club. If they want to pay people for not climbing, if you see what I mean, it's just purely going after the winning, then that's down to the club. But if you're doing it because you want to make you want to build something for the wider community, you want to get your club into a higher division, you're doing it for a specific purpose, I've got no issue with that, to be honest. But it all depends on each individual club.
Like a strong statement, really, but I could not give a flying monkeys whether teams pay players and how much they pay players. Yeah. Do you know what? If a team wants to be successful and wants to go out and manages to attract Sergio Aguero to play in the Furlough None, then
that would be tasty.
Who cares? Like, that's their ambition. That's what they're setting out to do. If someone in the SIL has got a bit of money and can pay some players to maybe drop down a few leagues and say, do you know what? I want to take us up a bit. I want to step up. I want to win some trophies. Appreciate ambition.
But is it ambition if you're not going anywhere?
But I suppose those are the clubs that want to pull on our frivolous local councils to...
I don't know.
There is a structure in place to go somewhere. It's a pyramid at the end of the day.
Yeah, but is there? If you say, for example, you want to pay somebody, I don't know what people get paid, to be honest, at that kind of level.
Let's call it £50. So we've just got a figure.
let's just say, if you want to pay X player £50 to pay or to play, you're going to then charge the rest of the squad the same sort of price to play for your club. What's the point of forking out all that money if there's, it's a bit of a weird thing to say, but there's a trophy.
I'm sure it comes with generous prize money.
Well, does it? Does it?
Well, there is prize money attached to the leagues.
Yeah,
and stuff, but it's not.
But
is
it
generous prize money? It's the people that want to get behind a local football club, which are there. Like, I
mean, don't get me wrong. If I had loads of money, God, I'd be pumping it into.
I'm not saying like a Qatari enterprise is coming to sort of get behind Crane Sports, but what I am saying is that there may be a club at that level. I don't know. Say Achilles had somebody come in and says, "Do you know what? I really want to be involved in the football community. I'll back you with a bit of money just to help you out with some players, get some players in. Let's see some good quality football and see how far we can take it." We may not have the facilities to be able to go into, out of SIL and into Furlough None in the near future, but let's build something for the future. What you've got to remember is one day those people will always say, this is no longer for me.
Yeah, that's the thing. If the club have got some sort of contingency plan, then that's fair enough. But we have seen with Grunsborough recently in the SIL, a team, before I started watching it, a team that was very dominant for a long period of time because they were paying their players, allegedly. Then the money suddenly dried up and they've now got relegated as a result because that kind of thing is not happening anymore. Now, I may be horribly wrong on that. I'm just saying what I've been told about what happened there because they were one of the teams that was always up at the top.
But you've only got to look every summer, like especially at teams at SIL level, the amount of teams that fold.
Yeah.
Because there's no money there left to support it. And that's not maybe because they're like smashing loads of money on wages. Money goes elsewhere as well. It costs money to buy tracksuits, to buy kits, to get a ground together. And do stuff.
If you don't own the pitch, you've got to hire it out. You haven't got to pay
fees for refs and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's more to it than just that. And I honestly, I don't care about ambition for people. If they've got it, then let them go with it. Who cares? Like, it's up to them to run it and make sure it's sustainable. And if you happen to be following a team that's like that, then enjoy that time while it's there, because it's likely that you've spent years before that point where it's just been in the mire, and in the future you may spend many more years where it's in the mire. So enjoy the good times, but follow still in the bad times as well.
Yep, that's what it's all about. It's an interesting topic, to be honest. I think a lot of people are against it. I think if you ran a general consensus, a lot of people would be, But again, it depends on what you're there for. Are you there to play with your mates? Are you there to have a good time? Are you there just because you want to be part of a club and a community and feel about it? Or are you there because you want to win and you'll do anything at whatever cost it takes? Are you there because you're wanting to grow the club? There's so many different reasons for being involved in a football club, and it's not just purely about someone chucking a load of money at ex-players. And, you speak to, I'm going to use him as an example, but you talk to Rick Andrews at Stowe.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk about the players. He talks about the club and how much it's grown from when he started to when he's there now. Yeah. And the feel-good factor about the club. And, it's got people in the town talking.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Rick will talk about that more than he does, we've got this really good player.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
it's interesting how it all comes together, and what's available on the pitch. And you want to be playing good football, but
of course,
I don't know. It's like, just as an example, say Old Newton, they got promoted last year. Say they'd suddenly decided they're gonna like pay all of their players £30 a week or whatever to play.
Right.
They're not doing that with an ambition of reaching the Premier League in 15 seasons. They're doing it with an ambition.
Come on, Macca, show some ambition.
They're doing it with the ambition of just, let's attract a few more players in and see how far we can push on.
Yeah,
it's harmless. It's just let's get the best for the club and the fans.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about it. Thanks, James, for your comment. Really, really do appreciate that.